Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be answering a question that is often misconceived, and it is a big reason as to why countries like China and India, for example, are able to produce a lot of things. So how are they? The question is, how can mass production, how can producing a massive amount of quantity actually end up being cheaper for a company? And that's what India and China really, really are quite successful at doing. They are mass producers. You can see the Coca-Cola there is general consensus or general reasoning says that the more you produce, your cost obviously should go up. You've got to rent more floor space, you've got to have more workers. And the question is then, how does it work out cheaper per unit? And that's the thing, is your costs go up. Yes, costs go up, but average costs go down. And the reason this happens is you've got to think to yourself, two biggest expenses a business have: wages and rental. The rental of a space if you're producing now. So looking from a production standpoint, you've got to rent a warehouse or you've got to rent a space. And mass production only works if you become more efficient within the amount of space that you are using and the workers that you are using. Mass production won't work if you increase your production, but you also increase the rental space you need, the amount of workers you need. To make mass production work, you've got to find better ways of doing things. You've got to find easier way of doing things. You've got to find a way to make more products with minimal increase in cost. And therefore, that is why automation and training are the key to being good mass producers. A machine takes up half the space, or can do the work of 10 people and takes up half the space of 10 people if it's an effective machine. Okay, they can take off more what more people do, and that's why machines are one of the best ways to do mass production, and why it can actually lead to a low cost strategy. Is that when you mass produce something, you are actually increasing the amount and the quantity produced without significantly affecting the overall price that you have to pay. Yes, you might have to hire one or two workers, but if you started with 50 workers and you only have to hire one or two more, and the increase in productivity and the increase in sales is a lot more than what one worker normally would have produced. That's the reason why we can say that mass production eventually leads to cheaper production for all companies involved.